No, don't make me do it. Oh, not already. It's cold. Summer's over. Fall's here. Fall's okay, but I mean, summer. Anyway, it's 8:40 right now. 2 hours and 20 minutes till a career and internship fair. I'm gonna go to Staples to get some heavier paper to print my resumes on so I just feel a little bit nicer just because. And I'm gonna get a nice little folder to put them in. And here we are. Teleportation's great. This will do. 65 pound. It's pretty thick. Only 80 sheets. And it's $4. And then I'll use this to carry them around in. It's 9:40 now, an hour and 20 minutes till it starts. Got my resumes printed off, they feel way nicer. I didn't get like a leather pad portfolio thing, so I'm just using a folder, but I think that'll be okay. But I've been trying to research like the company's going so I could just like learn more about them. And the like filtering search thing isn't very good because like half employers just like list every major that IO offers and that they're hiring them. Like that doesn't help me. Like I don't know if you're looking for like construction or like what I'm doing or like supply chain management. It was like I found one, GoDaddy, which would be cool because they do marketing stuff. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get there and walk around, and if they have like a list of what they're looking for, then I'll do that. Or if I find somebody I kind of know, I'll just pull out my phone on the side and research them, and I'll go up and talk to them. So a lot of uncertainty here, as usual, but what can you do? Wish me luck.
Alright, so we're going to cut to a voiceover here because I'm more focused on finding employers to talk to than talking to my camera. So here's how it went down. Astipu and I walked there together, and then we were waiting in a huge, it was huge. It was probably the biggest line I've ever seen. Phenomenal line. But once we were in there, there were about 145 employers on the first floor.
Sorry to interrupt you, future Brendan, but I just want to get this on camera, like on record real quick before I forget it. So there's a lot of things going on right now, which is great. Like, this is like the situations I love, so this is like a woe is me kind of thing. But I just want to like get on record for the future. So I have my marketing team. Been trying to schedule a meeting for about a week now because all of our schedules are always conflicting. So we're doing it Sunday night at like 8 p.m. And then, my nose is positioning, I'm sorry. I have my info systems partner and I trying to work out a time that we can get together to start working on our project because it's due next Friday. It's a pretty big project. It's one we struggled with last time when we had 2 days to do it because we procrastinated so long, we just kept pushing it off. And then we have midterms coming up early in October that I'm preparing for. A few like studying projects with that. I have an interview tomorrow that I have not talked about already. And then I have an interview tomorrow that I need to do a little bit of research for, not too much though. I think I'm at a point now, in all of my experience, that I have a pretty good grip on like professionalism and whatnot, and I'm just so confident in my like experience so far that I'm sure I can handle anything. McCormick Staying Services, I want to do a little bit of work with that because I've never had like an official logo designed, and I found out about a couple websites that I can get them designed for really cheap, like 25 to 50 bucks or so for my budget, which is great because that's hardly anything, and it's a really good like sign just to have like a good logo for everything I'm doing next year. And then there's all the homework associated with taking all the classes, and then a few things coming up early October, like if Aldi accepts me for the interview, then October 9th I have like a pre-interview dinner I go to learn about the interview itself, and then October 10th is the interview, and then also on October 10th is an like a conditioning event for the Iowa Startup Games, which is October 20th through the 22nd. My birthday's on the 16th. So I think that's everything. I think. And then, I mean, editing these videos every day and whatnot, but that's not a big deal. So that's everything. I'm loving it. A lot of things are happening. October's going to be crazy, so get ready for that. But that's when I'm going to cut off here. So back to future Brendan.
And then you walked upstairs and there were about 30 more. The place was packed for the first hour, but we managed.
And now into my experience about the fair. How to go, who to talk to, stuff like that. So before I mentioned I was going to talk to GoDaddy because I know they handle like social, or not so much social media, but like domains, like websites and whatnot, which is cool. But they were only looking for full-time employees, not internships. That was a no-go. And then from there, I was kind of like, oh, okay, what do I do? So I spent some time with Hirehawk. I tried finding marketing companies to get an internship with, but there really weren't any. So I switched to management. There were quite a few people offering management instead. So I talked to what companies I thought would be like okay working with, but none of them really sounded all that interesting. One was Enterprise. Walked up and talked to them maybe not even a minute after I found their name on the Hirehawk, like the list of who was going to be there. But I was like, all right, I'm just gonna start talking to people, see what happens, to get some experience for like people I actually want to talk to. So I went and talked to them, and she looked at my resume for a little bit, and right away she was like, do you have time for an interview tomorrow? I was like, yeah, I guess. But she told me about their internship, and it's like sales management, not together, but like sales and management, but like no cold calling or anything, but which isn't really like quite for me, but I figure in business you have to sell something eventually anyway. And it's still management, so it'll be a good experience. My thumb's getting tired. And then I guess I'm going to have an interview with them tomorrow, but I'm recording this 2 days after the rest of the videos, so it's all over the place right now, but I'm doing my best. And then I talked to Aldi, which was not what I expected, because I feel like Aldi, like, who really wants to have an internship or work there? But their management internship is actually like really strenuous. Like, you have to have a 3.0 GPA. You apply for an interview, and then you have a meeting about the interview, and then you actually go to the interview. And then pay is pretty cool too. I mean, like, I'm not really concerned about how much they pay, because short-term income doesn't outweigh like the long-term like knowledge and experience gained from the internship. But I mean, it's cool it's cool incentive. So Aldi pays $1,000 a week, and Enterprise pays $10.50 an hour. So Aldi is like 2.5 times more, which is more appealing. It's more focused on management, which is what I want to do. So I did apply for an interview with them. So I guess I kind of went 2 for 2. I mean, I haven't heard back from them yet, and it's 2 days afterwards, but it also hasn't been that long since the fair. And how you apply for the interviews, you just send them your resume. And I think I have a pretty good resume, so I guess we'll see. Waiting on that now. I need to go finish editing this. This is probably so long, 3 minutes. I'm so sorry. This entire video is just talking. This is the last clip for the video. But this is all like really good content for the future, because this is probably a big part of my future. So it's good to get on camera. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up there. So now it's time to update that. I just got back from the fair, so ignore this. I'm recording different parts of this video at different times, so it's going to be a little bit jumpy. I'm doing a voiceover and stuff, so hopefully this fits in well. But anyway, this is the current state of the board. I'm in Students for Service. That went well. Sigma Nu Tau. They said to reapply next semester, because I guess they didn't make the deadline or whatever. Delta Sigma Pi was a business fraternity. That was a no-go. They just didn't reply. When I said I couldn't make it to their informational meeting, which was fine, I decided I'm probably not going to go for them anymore. I'm going to focus on other things. And then I decided on my second major, management and marketing. Those are the specific tracks. I was starting games, I applied. Conditioning event is on the 10th. Internship is next, and ideas term was last week. Nothing came out of that, but I went to the fair, so we're checking that off. Yeah, good enough. And then next, we just need to wait on a final decision. And I didn't close out the video, so thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.